Hello everyone, welcome to another video. This time I'm actually gonna just go through how I managed to grow my channel so quickly in a few months, apparently. So, if you don't know, there are certain, you know, there are, for example, YouTube who is currently promoting smaller YouTubers, such as myself, technically. Actually, it was actually funny when I came back to record to came back to record videos. Um, it was like a 50 something subs, I believe, and then it just increased to like 60 something, and then after that, funnily enough, I managed to discover some people or a team essentially that sort of helps with YouTube growth channel YouTube channel growth in general. And this group or this team essentially is known as the what was it? Channel growth support team, or the CGST, basically. I know it's a short. The short is pretty much the same to a something else, but don't confuse it with this because this is a completely different thing in general. So how I managed to get in contact with them? Well, it's actually simple. I contacted essentially Mitson Mitson Digital, who I did actually get contact from someone else who you know some other YouTuber. I'm not gonna say exactly who, but you'll probably know who that might be, or But I did manage to get it from another YouTuber. That is, I'm not gonna say it for I don't want to put out any information about that just yet. But to continue with that, so I got the contact from this YouTuber to for Mitson Digital, who was a part of the who is well is a part of the channel growth support team. And we just it basically just happened to be sort of um because from this YouTuber I got the information that that was possible. Like you could get a YouTube growth support team in a way, or like a team that supports YouTube growth basically, or channel growth. And I didn't know about it until that YouTuber mentioned it. So I'm just gonna say it. Thanks to that person, you who if that person is watching it, thumbs up for that. Uh, but yeah, but yeah. So, what do I think about the support team in general? Honestly, I think it's really good. Like this, the how they do it is that they have certain um what was it called, um programs, or what was it called, programs, I believe, or strategies. Yeah, like certain strategies that they will do for the channel itself. So they will, in order for the channel to grow, there needs to be someone to check it out. And so the whole point of the channel, the or like the channel growth support team, is to spread that, sort of trying to trying to spread spread how do you say, spread the channel around basically. So like spread the information that is this like other channels, small channels that, or just other channels in general that you can watch and check out for like for yourself. And I think it's a really great team in general. Like personally, like for example, Mitson Digital, I think is a really nice guy in general, and I'm pretty sure the entire team in general is just nice people. In fact, I currently have the entire like most if not the entire team behind my back or backing me up on the channel. So like it's honestly it's how do you say this? It's appreciated, honestly. I did not expect to have the entire team, backing me up, but I mean, here it is. Honestly, I'm very satisfied with the team. Sure, there is like, budget for these things, but that's pretty much for anything really, but like it's very affordable for the most part if if you can, that is, which depends on where you are and how much you have in general. Like if you can't afford it, that's, you know, you'll just have to figure out somehow to, grow your channel in any way if you can, that is. Um, but in general, the support team is great if you want to like try to grow your channel quicker and in a more like rapid pace. Uh, what else was there to talk about? Um, so the growth. Honestly, it grew really quickly. Like it went from I think it was like 63 or something like that, like around like above 60 to over 200 in like a month or so. And now currently we're at like 480 something, like 87, 88, something on those lines. But yeah, it's actually gone really high. Like as I'm recording it, it's around 480 something, 87, 88, something like that. So we're close to 500 subs, which is the minimal amount of subs that we need to get the monetization, like the possibility of monetization. But then we need also the watch time hours, of course. But like that's another thing. That's also if people are interested in watching, my kind of the kind of videos I make, you know, which I think like I can't really say for everyone, but I think there are people that are interested in this kind of content. But yeah, as far as the strategies, I think they're very effective in many ways. It really depends on from channel to channel how effective it is, and that really depends on what you're trying to do with the channel. For example, for me, I'm just trying to make sure that the channel succeeds, and I mean it is getting close to there. All I need is a few more subs and a lot more watch time hours. That's pretty much it. And I don't want to do like I like personally to get watch time hours. I don't want to do like cheap strategies for that. And if you know what I mean with it, it's kind of like cheating in a way. And so I'm not gonna go for that sort of strategy. And if you know what I mean, I'm meaning opening like literally logging out of YouTube, opening up like tons of tabs on YouTube and only focusing on my videos. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. It's cheap way of like it's kind of like cheating basically. So I'm not gonna go for it. Therefore, in general, I think it's way more like this. Like in general, the channel growth support team is probably the preferred way I would say to go for, rather than trying to do cheap tricks. I mean, you can always, spread the channel out, being more, and that's always a good thing as well. But yeah, and in general, I think it's just worth, you know, uh, but yeah, the services in general, as I said, the budget, it's very depending on like what strategy you're going for, and, how much, you can spend on it. That is. But like, again, it's completely up to you and, the person you have in contact with who is in the support team. And in general, I do recommend checking checking it out, like at least trying to have contact with one of them. And yeah, in general, worth like trying to get in contact with them. And hey, if you want to, like, for example, if you want to, try it for yourself, and you don't know how to get in contact with them or anything like that, you can also just send me an email or something, and or something like that, and I'll just send you, like, if you have a Discord, for example, you can just try to send me an email. I'll just send me an email of like, um your Discord account or something like that, or just send me an email like, oh, I want to grow my channel faster. Could you maybe give me a contact? So yeah, I will do it. I'm not gonna like dox them or anything like that. I'm not gonna like, oh, you can't get him through there. No, I'm not gonna do that. I need to like, in general, if you want to contact with them, just send me an email. I would personally, I would say there has to be a very good reason for why you would wanna, and to be like, and in general, if you like send me, you know, send me to, request a contact with one of them, I would recommend to send your like channel in general to see if I can like to see if it's worth, like, to see if you're actually telling the truth, or just providing proof of you are a small YouTuber, or you want to grow your channel in general, to show the proof that you have a channel at least. So yeah, that's basically it. But in general, I do recommend checking it out, and yeah, um, I do recommend, at least trying out their services. Um, sure, it's affordable, at least. Like, it's technically, it is probably the best way to grow your channel, like one of the best ways. Then there's also like, you know, some people just make videos, in a different style. That's also a thing. But like, I do recommend checking out at least, like, checking out, try their services, see how it works for your channel in general. Personally, it works really well for me, because I'm not saying it doesn't, get views, or it doesn't, normally, but in general, it's very good to just, have that sort of like that team that backs up your channel in general, that helps you grow your channel, and try to spread around like here's a channel you can check out, and it's really good and appreciated in general. So yeah, if you again, if you want to check it out for yourself, you can contact me through email, or and just say, obviously, just say that you want to grow your channel, and make sure to still, send a link to your channel, of course, because that's probably the best way you can you know do it. But other than that, I do recommend, as I said, recommend checking them out. Mitson Digital part is also part of it. Who is also my manager, funnily enough. So yeah, it's funny story about that, actually. We just kind of just so it started off with us just kind of like, okay, here we just, sort of like, how do you say this? First business relationship turning into like more friendly relationship in a way. So it kind of went from, oh, just YouTube growth, sort of into manager, him being a manager, but still being, trying, uh, but yeah, in general, like Mitson Digital, I think is a really cool person. Um, a great person to just talk to, really, really cool guy. And yeah, uh, is there anything else I can say about it besides, recommending it? Nope. But yeah, that's it for this video. If you want to see more of my videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because you'll at least get notification of my videos. That is just the thing. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you want to support me more, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in another video. May the storm be with you.
May the storm be with you, guiding your way through the chaos, finding strength each day. Embrace the thunder, let it fuel your fire. In the midst of darkness, we will rise higher. Oh.